Hi there, and welcome to another quiz for MS. My name is Claudia. I will be your host, and I'll be taking you through the whole process and hope you have as much fun playing as I had making it. So I just want to explain how it works. So here we go. So how exactly is it going to work? There are going to be 6 rounds made up of 6 sections. There are 5 sections for 10 points. Then there's one section which is going to be for double points, 20 points, which gives us a total of 70 points. The sections are going to be picture round, the movie round, which is a double point round, first and last, which I'll explain when we get there, pictogram, Mandela effect. For you psychologists in the room, you'll know what that is, and the general knowledge round. So without further ado, let's move on to the first round. First round is picture round. I'm just going to show you a picture and you give me the answer. That easy. Here we go. Without further ado, let's get the first one going. Can you name this movie star? Jessica Lange. Oh, if I haven't mentioned before, there's only going to be 10 seconds per slide. Can you name this band? That's right, the Beach Boys. Can you name this sports star? Yep, Rafael Nadal. Who is this in younger years? Jeremy Clarkson. Rather unfortunate picture. What breed of dog is this? The Airedale. What country has this flag? Poland. What company has this logo? Lacoste. Name the fruit. The persimmon. Name the animal. Capybara. And finally, this is an extreme close-up. What is it a close-up of? The humble fork. Right, here we have the double points round, the movie round. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you a screenshot of a movie. You just got to tell me what movie it is, and there's another question which is related to the movie. And you've got to give me the answer to that. So the whole section's out of 20, 1 mark each. Here we go. Enjoy. Name the movie. And what animal was brought back to life in the movie? It's the Green Mile, and the animal that was brought back to life was the mouse. Can you name this movie? And how many rounds to $1,000? Slumdog Millionaire, and 15. Can you name this movie? And what is the plant's name? It's the Little Shop Horrors, and the plant is called Audrey 2. What is the movie? And what was the last line of the movie? Gone with the Wind. And, after all, tomorrow is another day. Can you name the movie? And what is the title of a professional bartender? The movie is Cocktail, and a professional bartender is a mixologist. Can you name the movie? And what is the name of the family? It's The Sound of Music, and was the Von Trapp family. Can you name the movie? And who does the voice of Maui? Maui is that rather large character over there. It is Moana, and the voice is done by Dwayne Johnson. Can you name the movie? And how many movies has he appeared in? The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And believe it or not, he has appeared in 60 movies. Name the movie. And what was the tiger called? It was The Life of Pi, and the tiger was called Mr. Parker. And finally, name the movie and who played Rose. It was, of course, Titanic, and Rose was played by Kate Winslet. Now we're on to the first and last section. Like I said, I'll explain. So I'm going to give you a question, and I'm going to ask, what was the first person? Or what was the last person? Or what was the first instant? Or what was the last instant? So there'll be options, it's multiple choice. And out of those options, you got to choose the first and the last. I'm sure you understand it and you'll get it as you go along. What was the first and last title of the Harry Potter series? A, B, C, D, E, F. Remember the first and last. The first was the Sorcerer's Stone, and the last was the Deathly Hallows. Who were the first and last wives of Henry VIII? A, B, C, D, E, F. The first was Catherine of Aragon, and the last was Catherine Parr. Who were the first and last, or what were the first and last, countries to give women the vote? A, B, C, D, E, F. The first was New Zealand in 1893 and the last Saudi Arabia in 2015. Who was the first and last child born to Queen Elizabeth? A, B, C, D, E, or F. The first was Charles and the last was Edward. In the last slide. Right, it's a pictogram round. It's very similar to an emoji round if you've ever done it. I'm going to show you a picture that depicts a particular, say, phrase or movie or book or actress, and you've got to twist your little brain cells to understand what it is. I thought the best way to explain is maybe give an example. So the next slide will maybe better explain what I mean. So if we look at this example, we see the word somewhere and it's going over the rainbow. Hence the answer is somewhere over the rainbow. So it's almost getting your brain to think differently and to write what you see. So here we go. What saying is this image telling us? Blood is thicker than water. What saying is this image portraying? Try to understand. If something is a very close call, this image is depicting that saying. One by a nose. If I say something is quite obvious, what saying is being depicted by this image? Too big to ignore. Right, this is the title of a movie. What movie title is being depicted by these images? Bridget Jones' Diary. This is a book or film. What book or film title is being depicted by these images? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. What food is being depicted by these images? Cajun chicken. This is a sports term used in tennis. What sports term is being depicted by these images? Game, set, match. And this is a book or movie. What title of book or movie is being depicted by these images? Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. This is an actress. What actress is being depicted by these images? The lady with the blonde hair is Britney Spears' sister. Marilyn Monroe. And here it is, the Mandela effect. Many people overseas seem to think Mandela died in the 1980s. I think everybody in South Africa knows that is not true, because he was our first democratic president in 1994. So the Mandela effect is false memories, something that you believe to be true, but it's not. So I'm going to show you a number of slides, 10 to be precise, will make you question your memory. It's a lot of fun, and I learned something new, and I'm sure you will too. Which is correct, A or B? B. Which logo is correct, A or B? B. Does the Monopoly man wear a monocle on his face? Yes or no? No. What is the correct line from Casablanca? A, B, C or D? Play it, Sam. D. What color are C-3PO's legs? A, B, C or D? B. One gold, one silver. What are the first words Hannibal Lecter utters to Clarice in Silence of the Lambs? A, B, C or D? A. Good morning. Which is correct? Sex in the City or Sex and the City? Sex and the City. What is correct? Objects in the mirror will appear, or objects in the mirror may appear? A or B? Will appear? A. True or false? Leonardo DiCaprio won an Oscar for his role in Titanic. False. And what is the correct line from Forrest Gump? A, B, C, or D? Life was like a box of chocolates. And we're on to the final section, the general knowledge section. The first 5 questions will be South African knowledge, and the next 5, quite random. Yeah, let's see how you do. Here we go. Who is this historical South African icon? Steve Biko. Can you name the South African place of interest? Boerkaap. Can you name the South African beach? Camps Bay. Can you name the South African animal? I'll accept 2 answers here. It's either the scaly anteater or pangolin. True or false? False Bay is the largest true bay in the country. True. Do the majority of the world drive on the left or the right-hand side of the road? That'll be the right. And what is the chemical symbol for gold? AU. Name the famous painting. The Birth of Venus. And what is the baby swan called? A cygnet. And the last one, what country in Asia ends with an H? Bangladesh. Actually, it's the only country in the whole world that ends in an H.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend, the end.
So that brings us to the end of another quiz for MS. If you enjoyed it, maybe give us a little thumbs up because it really helps in the ratings, and we need all the help we can get in this fight against multiple sclerosis. And we hope to see you next time, enjoying more fun with the quiz for MS.